just said my gown.
I did. No, I did. Oh, no, I did. I did. No. But maybe we want it. Yes.
Maybe we want it. Can you see your hand? Eh? Can you see? Are you doing? Now, I'm going to throw it into the left and burn it.
No! We shouldn't do that. Instead, we are going to put in the guy as a scarecrow, drive away for the most important second, and run.
No way! Yes, and that is how germs and bubbles that fly in our garden are scarecrows.
But you could look help us to tell him we're taking him way back place, even though he might not recognize same place, but I'm sure you will enjoy it. Let's just sit back and invite the ABU drama department for the drama.
Hey!
About my courage and my steadfastness. What than Diana?
Sings about Abubakar is true. That means Abubakar beats me hands down in cheating and in swindle.
You see, if what this great singer sings about Kasim is true, then Kasim is fast winning in arrest to the supremacy in daylight robbery. No, it's a lie. I am a doctor in swindle.
You see, it will interest you people to know that I am the bachelor of robbery.
I am the king of the thieves.
You see, I am the emperor of the crooks.
The sword of all other people.
The slave of the bourgeois.
You see, I release people of their money at will.
I am the Napoleon of the scums.
I am the commander of the chiefs.
I plunder aesthetics.
Oh, you another power failure again. You see, one wonder if this never had any interest in granting business. Anyway, let me forget about it and share what I was made. Business is sweet. You see, money in bundles. Anyway, let me pack everything before if we come in the name of life. Walaikum salam. Mama Yakubu. Please sit down, sit down. I'm expecting more from Dubai. Can see. Everything is fine. Don't you ever remind me about that part. Were you not there yesterday? Did you see all that happened? How women, I mean proposed women, were hovering all over Kasim as if it was the only one at the back.
Oh, I want to have some fast, food for nothing. Otherwise, you will myself.
You see, he is now a flesh in my tongue. I mean, sorry, a thorn in my flesh. How do we get rid of him?
That is not a question. Just set fire to his soul.
Set fire to his soul? That would be radical. And this is for me too. Everybody in this community knows knows it that Kasim and I are not the best of friends. What about? Killing him, that would be radical. That's very, very radical. You see, I may be a good quite alright, but not to the extent of having human blood on my hands.
Well, you don't take my life back. That's what I'm going.
But no, it must not be tomorrow. I was going to take easy the cow and plunge his downfall. I beg you, madam. Cassie. I wonder what you will feel at this very moment. I guess somewhere, in one of the numerous shops, counting his money, and he will let me know for the day. Everything you want. Is it beverages? Drinks, assorted for everything. You can have your food. Thank you. Thank you very much. Actually, I am allergic to Ashwa. And this is my friend. Why are you there? And we have just come for bringing Debbie. Bringing Debbie. Do you know one? Alhaji Said. You know him? Said was my friend. Yes. Some people we met sometimes. We have been made so. So how is it really bringing Debbie? You know Alhaji. I know him. A very honest man. That man is my very good friend. I'm very good friend. Very sure. If you see Alhaji, just ask him for Alhaji. You are welcome. It seems you are a very, very good man in this community. When I came from the community, all the men was asked, and everybody was taking you to the court. Everybody. I also had there's one Alhaji who claimed to be the master of clothing in this community. But not really comparing to you, it's more like and what? He's cheap for your clothes. Yes, he's a cheat. You are a man of business. A man of business. And you tell me that a very responsible man. Which is why you want to do business. You business? It is nice. Now, why don't you tell us about that? Okay. What? Yes, yes. What? You mean you haven't heard of Raza Kabula? I have never heard about this. I have beverages here, but I have never heard of it. This is Raza Kabula. It is everywhere. Sure, even at Nigeria. If it is nice, don't you think I can stop myself? Yes. Please, will you give me some? Okay. You mean you haven't heard of this? Let me get my boss. Yes. Yes. It is this night. Yes. But my shop will stop. Yes, yes. You see, this is Kabula. Yes. It will make you live for 200 years and more. 200 years and more. In fact, 200 years. Who shall put in for successful 200 years. Then I'll live longer than that idiot that calls himself as yes, yes. That's good. This is sweet, yes, some more. I am trying to give you more. But you mean you have not had of myself? I have never. Please give me plenty. Yes. That's all. Yes. This is really for 400 years. 400 years? I mean, yes. Everything before me looks nice. Yes. Everything looks good. Yes. And because it's not yes. Give me something here. You see, by the time we are through with it, you will sleep like a log of wood like yeah, so let's discuss. You see, my friend and I were here. We have had this power. We are able to turn any tons of money, give it to us into twice that amount. Double. And you see, if you give us 200 naira, we will turn it into 400 naira. If you give us the 500,000, 1 million. 1 million. Come on. And you see, for all our wahala, you will give us only but 10% cash. 10%? Just 10%? Yes. Then you are rich. We are all rich. Because I have so much money that your 10% will amount to a very large sum.
I know you'll be wondering why we have come to you. You see, this is our business. It can't work between just two people. We need a third party.
We need a third party.
And that is where you come in.
A third party?
Yes. How? You see, you are responsible, honest, successful, and rich. Who are coming?
That's why we get to
you mean if I give you 5,000 naira,
yes.
you double it to 10,000. Then just 1,000 will be yours when I take 9,000.
Well, you are very intelligent.
If that is the case, let us try with this.
Okay, Alex, bye bye.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Let's go.
God will continue to work on you. God bless you. Please, I want to count money. I like Dr. Pierre
What? Well, it has doubled. It has doubled. 10,000. Alex, you mean if I sink about 200,000 into this, will it work?
Please, let's go ahead. Take this
Alex, why are you doubting this? You are wasting time, Alex. What is 20,000 naira? Look, go to Lagos, Ilorin, just, we have been changing people's lives. What is 200,000? Bring all the money you have, everything. Now I hear everything.
You see, it is just that the money is a large sum. How am I sure you will succeed this time?
If you are doubting us,
We can start the business.
No, don't go.
We'll go and waste our time.
Certainly not to Kasim.
Let's do this thing. Now, we are businessmen.
I think I'll need some of that your drink.
Yes, now you are talking. Come and sit down.
It is just that I'm a little bit confused at the sight of my money yielding such profit.
He's going to tell you. Come and sit down.
unless you sit down and take some, after I give him Bashi Dawa, Bashi Pulanti, Bashi Asha. Unless you get up. This your shop is so big. You see, that's what Kabula will give him. We'll make him less reluctant to give us all his money. Wayo, how much do you think you will have all in all in that shop?
500,000.
Well, like you are one. 500,000, come on. That man is very rich. He has millions.
You have more than that?
Millions.
Yes.
My dear apostle.
Yes.
You see, now I will tell you the total of all that I have.
Yes.
Make it snappy.
You see, I have about $5,000 US in cash. About 200,000 naira too in cash. Then, you see, my shop, my warehouses all over the place, when sold and put together, can bring 5 million.
I'll let you continue that. Wayo, it is the sign of money that is causing power in you.
What is wrong with you?
500.
What is it?
Let's make it snap. Yes, please.
Bring the money.
But now that we are,
Yes.
we can now take advantage of this money.
This is the biggest thing of my life. Biggest thing of my life. Sorry, of our life. I have never seen such a fool like him. He doesn't even think all that we said is okay going by him.
The idiot did not even notice anything. He didn't see me when I brought out the 1 yard.
Look, Wayo, look, go and bring down that tabula. We shall add more concoction in it. I'm open at chicken. Open it. Now shake it, Susan.
You see what you got? I don't want to do that. Where is the cover now?
Okay. Work it. You have checked it?
Yes, I've checked it.
Police! Police!
I told you I was shooting from your helicopter.
Calm down. Why you? Calm down.
So what you do?
I shall be.
I'm shouting. I'm
not going to prison. Just calm down. Say what you call it.
I have brought it. What? The money. Okay. You can go ahead and stop me. Yes.
Please give him the Tabula. Give him.
Yes.
Let him.
Just make sure you double everything.
Finish us doing.
No. Shake.
Shadow.
Go ahead. What?
Yes, sir.
Stop.
Double.
Put it.
You mean you actually came here to look for Abu Bakr, that crook? Abu Bakr, that crook. Yes, it will interest you to know that he is lying dead, dying in the hospital. Dying? What happened? Yes, he duped somebody. And what do you expect? The dead is the beginning of his life. He is dead now. Duped somebody. Man, I cannot go do business with you. I don't want to be duped, Abby. That is so very considerate. You see, Hadia, doing business with me, it's like doing business with yourself. You see, you cannot with yourself. That's exactly the same way. Yes. Let's go and get that. You are very considerate. Very interesting. Very considerate. If I clear you from and they have for money matter, don't trust me when I'm talking of money. Useless. So, what is the nature of the business? You see, this business involves big money. Big money. Please tell me. Let me go into it immediately. No need No need wasting time. Madam, you remember me when I used to sell rappers? Way back then.
Yes, you were not as gorgeous as this.
Yes, but you see, times have changed, and that has been good to me. So I have come to share it with you.
Yes, share it.
You see, this business people, this discipleship.
I cannot marry partner, what do you call it? Discipleship and money. How can we put them together to make one?
Discipleship, man of God. The gods of mercury and heaven. Gods of money.
And the gods of money, you
Big money, man of God. Mexico, come. No, Mexico.
As a matter of fact, when I am talking of money, I get so wild.
No,
I don't like to
I really need this. I'm
Super girl, it's very wise for you to do that.
for someone to 5 naira. Madam, I'm coming. Just exercise a little patient, man. I think you should have some of this drink.
No. I don't take. I don't take your wife costing money.
It's good for you. It's good for your business too. No, just have some. Just a little.
Wallahi malam ka share zai ƙara maka saukin jiki.
Yes, just.
It is very bitter, but I can feel it
like that.
doing something down here.
It's always like that.
So,
like I was saying, it involves big money.
big money.
Yes.
Let me know. So you're not wasting time.
Exercise small patience, Madam Captain. You see, like I said, it involves big money. So you give me the sum of 5,000 naira, and my boss will increase it to 10,000 naira.
You mean if I give you 500, I'll be 5,000 naira.
Yes.
You will increase it here.
My boss will increase it
No
here.
problem.
Just stand there, Madam Captain. I charge you of money. And my boss will be right here for you. And you're naira. I told you they would do it.
You will. Wallahi, you are wonderful.
My God, are wonderful.
Yes, your God are wonderful.
Wonderful.
I would have met you before now.
I should have met you earlier to Madam Captain. So you see, now we go into business proper.
Yes.
You bring like 200,000 naira if you do. And my God will increase it to 400,000 naira. You'll be better than that too.
And you double it for me, right?
My God will double it for you. And you know what? Just 10%.
Oh, no problem.
Well done, Madam Captain. Well done.
No problem. You told me to bring 200.
Only 200,000.
Okay, you see, this is 500 pounds. You are still here.
I think I need more of that too. Madam Captain, you are too generous. What do you be like?
I am more than generous.
Madam Captain,
Very generous.
just have some of this. Use it to relax while you wait to become a millionaire. Oh, just thank you, God of money.
The gods of money.
Money, Madam Captain, money. Thank you, money. 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 Madam Captain, money. Money, Madam Captain, money. Yeah,
sannu yi
Yawwa,
yi shi lafiya
lafiya kallo.
ya kariga
Kadi kan lafiya.
ya tabna
Kuma shi zinayya. Yanzu bari a koma Hausa.
koma nawa
Tunda you have honored me by doing my own.
exactly we are here ga mu Allah yau ya kawo mu ɗaya daga cikin burin ki a rayuwa na cika shin me kike da shi da za ki faɗi a yau na nuna alamar jin daɗi ne rashin jin daɗi ne ko kuwa wani hali kike ciki yau
So, a yau dai ina da murna da yawa. Kuma murna na guda ɗaya ne. A lokacin da hutun ina makaranta nake cewa wata rana zan yi tiyata. Ko da wasa ban zaci tiyata ɗin zai zama irin wannan yau. Na dai san ina da burin zan yi tiyata duk wani abin da na samu riga ne na sa ya tsufa ko wani ɗan abu ne na samu na yin props ɗan ɗaukan aji. Ai wannan zan yi amfani da shi a tiyata na.
zuwa gaba
A lokacin da muka haɗu da Bature ya ce ke me burin ki nace wata rana in tiyata bai ce komai ba amma wata rana sai ya nuna cewa to mu yi tiyata din mu sannan aka gina wannan tiyata kamar yadda na fara faɗi ko rabin wannan irin tiyata din ban ci zan yi irin shi amma albarkacin yara tunda muna aikin yara ne shi kuma da yake mai ƙaunar yara ne ya ba da kuɗin shi kaɗai ba tare da wani ya taimake shi ba aka yi wannan tiyata din mai dumbin kuɗi miliyoyi da yawa sai godiya don ba ubangiji ba mu yi ma mutum ba don iyawanmu ba don ƙwarewanmu ba kawai albarkar
ga tiyata ta samu kuma cikin ikon Allah aiki ya fara gudana shin kina jin za ku iya jawo mana ku dawo mana da al'adar nan na da uba zai ɗau uwa da yara su tafi tiyata kallo
za mu yi ƙoƙari za mu yi ƙoƙari abin da ya sa za mu yi ƙoƙari kuwa saboda mu dinnan mun sani cewa zuwa tiyata din zuwa kallon wasa din shi ma wani magani ne saboda kullum kana aiki ba dariya ba wasa da dariya ina amfani kaga rayuwa ba abu ɗaya bane ko cikin rayuwa a variety ko me da amfani shi ma wasan kwaikwayo da kayan nishadi da su suna da amfani a rayuwar dan adam don haka samu kokari
shin ya Allah kin ɗauko wannan idean da bature ke cewa catch them young ne ka kamo su tun suna yan ƙanana shi yasa kuka mai da hankali akan yara ko kuwa da wani dalili
akwai wannan dalilin na so dai mu same su suna yara su gane menene tiyata saboda in suka gane shi kaga nan gaba za su san hanya ina son tiyata ko kuma ba na son tiyata ko da za su karanta shi ne a university ko kuma za su ɗauki wannan hanya ne su ɗauka hanya da sani abin da suka shiga ciki banda haka wani hanya ne wanda yake taimakon yara yana building confidence ɗinsu ɗauka na bai kai yana building confidence ɗinsu sosai
yana ƙara musu ƙwarin gwiwa
kuma mun gane yara ana koya musu a makaranta amma yaro kullum zaka ga yana son ya wasa zaka ga yana kwaikwayon mata da miji da dai rayuwar mu manya to ta haka ne yaro yake koyon rayuwar duniya shi yasa muna da program da muke cewa set good examples children learn by imitation ta hanyar kwaikwayon manya shine yara suke koyon rayuwa to mu kuma muna so duk hanyar da za mu yi mu taimaka ma yara ilmantu su koyi da'a su koyi al'adunmu ta hanyar wasa da dariya shi sa muka ɗauki hanyar nan da tiyata mu ma contributing quarter na
to gashi an ce an haifa kuma har ya girma shin kina jin gwamnati ta san da wannan aiki kuma takan ba ku goyon ba
to mu dai ba za mu yi kuka da gwamnati ba in mun ce ba su ba mu goyon baya ba mu a tambaya mu tambayi kanmu mun nema da gaske ko kuma ko mun nema din mun yi himma da nema din mun dame su tunda yake akwai demands kan resources na gwamnati da yawa so in ka tashi neman abu dole ka matsa musu amma mun gode Allah yau gwamnati zai zo nan zai kaddamar da wannan wurin kaga ba goyon bayan da yake haka kaga in ma akwai wani abin da ba a gane da shi ba kaga wannan zai zama wani hanya da zai jawo hankalin jama'a ga abin da muke
haka ne tunda ki harkar na jama'a ne ina so ki dubi jama'a ki gaya musu shin nan gurin ya ci su zo ko kar su zo ki nan ga su
to jama'a wannan wurin na jama'a ne shi yasa idan kuka duba ma benen mu ba mu yi mishi bene ba mun bashi a buɗe alaman cewa nan wurin a buɗe take kowa duk wanda yake da bukatar shiga ya shiga ko kuma a buɗe su kuma mun ma fi son yin murna
kuma ba abu kai kuma kayan nisa ai kowa wait when you are taking this avoid ya haɗe gashi an zo domin a yi ƙoƙarin a ga an jawo mana waccan al'ada da da ta so ta zo ta ɓace na a fito da baba da mama da yara a zo a zauna kallo a sha'awa a kuma ji daɗi sannan a ƙaru a ilmantu a koma gida shin kana jin wannan al'ada za ta dawo yanzu kuwa? kudi ko? Baba ga biyar na ba gani ne ke jo na san mijinta na san mota dinta idan gaisuwa har aku na shi ba na kai to mu gaisa ku ya goyi
Well, we do other forms of theater too, but especially dedicated to children. That's our priority.
When was it conceptualized?
I wouldn't know when it was conceptualized exactly, because I was working on my own for years, since '85, with children. My chairman has been writing for God knows how long. But then we met in 1991 when and then pulled resources together and decided to work together. Resources here means I with human resources, he with material resources and money.
So it actually came into being?
No, he had been working with other people and he had tagged the work he was doing under the name Space 2000 for that time, but it was only that time that it was now incorporated formally.
And can you tell us about the kind of achievements you made so far concerning children?
I don't know if I've achieved anything, but I just work and I work with them all the time.
Apart from this, how you
well, if the hall is an achievement, then it is an achievement that we owe to the chairman because he built it with his private funds. I agree with you that it is an achievement for him because he has made an example that being wealthy does not just mean looking for more and more wealth, but that you can actually plow back some of the wealth of society in the service of humanity. Naturally, since we are not running a school, we do not have children in our custody. And the places where you have the highest concentration of children that are readily available in schools. So we necessarily relate to schools.
How can you tell us kind of if you brought any management the theater has been fading for ages and you're trying to bring it back to with the advent of television, services, lights and all, the theater is actually, if not,
well, we do our little bit in our little corners, but I think that the aspect of whether we have made an impact or we haven't made an impact, I can't say categorically how much impact we have made. I can say that we have made some impact, but I cannot say authoritatively how much impact I think
think that's an aspect that can be satisfied. So maybe some other person can take an interest in what we are doing and embark on some kind of study and see if we have made an impact at all. We owe a lot to UNICEF that has recognized the work we are doing with children and the work we are doing with communities too, because we train our communities, we train other communities in that particular area can save thousands of children. Which means that, and the difference there is that we are being sponsored. That it also means that if we can get something there, well-being, it might be better in the future.
Well, thank you very much for the time. I can assure you, anybody that has attended this function is very much interested in the referral arts. Thank you very much. Thank you.
We may remain standing for the national anthem. Thank you very much. We may all sit down. We very heartily welcome His Excellency and members of his entourage from their trip. We trust that they had a safe trip. You are welcome. And while they relax, we shall announce to you the members of his entourage. But they will be relaxing with a small comedy that will be performed by some two people. So let's have this comedy as His Excellency and his entourage relax. The comedy, please. Address to be delivered by Uncle Barnawa Kaduna. Give us a moment, prayer. Now we shall have the welcome address to be delivered by Uncle Balamila, member of the Order of Niger. Welcome, sir.
Mr. Caruso, the Red Fathers of the Day, Sir Fagi the First, Mr. Ahmed Makarfi, the Chairman of the occasion, Dr. E. N. Arinze, Mothers of the Day, Dr. Maude Akanya and Mrs. Jumai Jarma, Executive Director, NCAC, the Assistant Representative, UNICEF Zone C, Gerald Clark, members of Global Movement of the Children, distinguished invited ladies and gentlemen. On 2000, I stand here full of joy to welcome you to Space 2000 site. I remember 10 years ago, in September 1991, Ruth came to me and said she had gone into an agreement with a Frenchman, Mr. Pierre Meunier, to be producing his children's poem and stories on the stage, which he was ready to sponsor. I said, good. Then in April 1992, she told me she has resigned her appointment as Deputy Director of Arts and Culture, where she was doing very well in order to face her work with and for children's food. I had my doubts, as it did many people. She was determined, so I gave my blessing. How was I to know that barely 10 years after the result would be tremendous impact, strong voice for children, and a big monument such as the theater, the hall, and the open air, the first of its kind in Kaduna State, may be the first private effort in Nigeria. Your Excellency, all distinguished guests present here, Abuja, Kano, Zaria from Maiduguri, Ilorin, Ibadan, Jos, Kaduna, I warmly and proudly welcome you to Space 2000. Let us celebrate. It is a worthy cause and a worthy celebration. It is a celebration for the fruition of hard work and faith between two people, Mr. Pierre Meunier and Miss Ruth Sankey. It is a celebration of a commitment to children, the future. The former slogan of Space 2000 is a tribute to tomorrow. And how kind of the government to be here present despite the unfortunate thing that happened to us in Kaduna State, where we lost one of our honorable commissioners. A good governor he is to know what to support, the cause of children. As a veteran entertainer, a patron of Space 2000, a father, a grandfather, and an advocate for children, I call on you all to strive to support whatever you believe with purposeful action such as Pierre Meunier has. Welcome once again. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, join me in congratulating Pierre Meunier for showing us how to pay tribute to tomorrow. Let us give 3 hearty cheers. Hip, hip, hip. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. As most of you are aware, Space 2000 is specifically a theater. Well, we recognize that here in Space 2000, and that is why we are going to have a young man who is coming to welcome you the way children would welcome people. And so, Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as I call on Ahmed Makarfi to come and welcome us to the Children Week. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, Ahmed Makarfi, and my distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. On behalf of all the children, we welcome you to this glamorous occasion. The presence of the governor here symbolizes his love for theater, especially children's theater. We sincerely pray that the government will keep on supporting us in this area. Our thanks also goes to Pierre Meunier, who has
who has contributed immensely to helping us and giving us a befitting place of our own where we can express ourselves. And we also want to appeal to the government and other concerned citizens to help us, especially those who are not privileged to get such a wonderful place. And we also want to pray that all the concerned citizens here will help all children to be able to exercise their rights. I'm grateful for everybody being here, which shows your concern. Thank you, and have a nice day.
Ladies and gentlemen, I wouldn't want to blow her trumpet so much, but she is a very good friend of mine, more like a sister. Please put your hands together, and I call them Pierre Meunier Hall.
Your Excellency, I must appreciate your strength of character, sir. Or this colossus of a man will help you. You are known for and recognized for. Gases. Uncle, Baba, Mr. Dalangela, all distinguished guests here, all protocol observed, duly observed. A legend of all time, whose achievements in so many facets of life single him out as a rare gem worthy of emulation. Baba Momode, Mr. Pierre Meunier Hall. Monsieur Pierre Meunier was born on the 10th of July in the year 1926 at Grand Vosges in France. A graduate of the Paris School of Commerce, he holds a diploma in commerce. As a young, ambitious man full of hope and zeal, he left France daring to explore, just like Mongotak, the unknown for Nigeria under the esteemed employment of SCOA in 1948. He worked for a brief period of 2 years in Port Harcourt and Jos, after which his performance distinguished him from his colleagues, and he was appointed to establish an area office in far north Maiduguri in 1950, where he remained until last September, when he had to return to France on health grounds. A man of determination, dexterity, and resilience, Pierre Meunier, in spite of extreme weather and cultural estrangement, quickly learned Hausa language, made friends, and settled down to hard work. He established a station in Maiduguri that would become the most productive north post in SCOA. After 20 invaluable years in SCOA, during which Pierre Meunier brought a lot of prosperity to SCOA, he retired with full benefits and a good pension. Still full of energy, zeal, and vision, he established several businesses in partnership with various Nigerians. A metal production company is among the many businesses he established. Thus, he has created wealth and job opportunities for many, many needy Nigerians. Now fully adapted and completely in love with his new home, Pierre Meunier took up Nigerian citizenship in 1986. All his 54 years in Nigeria, Pierre Meunier lived a life to the fullest. He made friends, he did business, he helped develop society. Throughout his working life, Pierre Meunier viewed life critically and with great insight. He accumulated a lot of writing material, and on retiring, Pierre Meunier wrote numerous poems, plays, and more plays, children's stories, short stories, and an autobiography. This giant before you is a published writer. His published plays include the following titles: The Praise Singers and Other Plays, Chinyelu, Barrier, John Rick's Paradise, Comedy of Marriages, Coffee Party, Lucy, The Last Slave Trade, Zunji and Uchenna, The Little Kings 1 to 3, The Seven Deadly Sins 1 to 7, The Coffee Party, The Praise, Rabe, and The Scramble for the Chad Basin. Some of his published children's works are Abdul Malik and the Magic Alligator, The Baobab and Other Rhythms, and his works in French include Elucubration, an autobiography, and Chant du Soleil, a collection of poems. Some of his unpublished works include The Chair, The Hijackers, Scale of Values, Tunde of Apapa, The Tree That Would Not Die, that's him anyway, The Club, The Cheats, Every Rogue Has His Match, Hajik Ato at School, Hajik Ato to the Rescue, Hajik Ato's Captain, Hajik Ato in the Army, Operation Cross-Leg, several stories for children, short stories, poems for children, and poems for the adults. The wise have an axiom that he who lives for himself lives for the meanest mortals know. Our principal celebrant does not live for himself alone. He engages in various national community services. For instance, Monsieur Meunier is the founder and chairman of Alliance Française, Maiduguri, Nigeria, where he established a school with his private funds for Francophone children. Pierre Meunier is a founding member of NCF, Nigerian Conservation Foundation. A man of great charisma and outstanding character, Mr. Meunier is the patron of many worthy callings and the sponsor of productions of his plays with many theatre groups, such as the Diamond Productions, Department of English and Creative Arts at the University of Maiduguri, former Youth Productions Bauchi, Space 2000 Pace Project Zaria, Brokatok Theatre Group Lagos and Ibadan, Space 2000's Children's Theatre Kaduna, to mention but a very few. Space 2000 is Pierre Meunier's brainchild, conceived to promote and develop theatre generally, and children's theatre in particular. Space 2000 has a penchant for children, a group of humans that are very, very dear to the tender heart of Pierre Meunier. He founded and funded. Furthermore, he started the construction of an open-air theatre dedicated specially and specifically to the children. This also is his love for children as demonstrated in his work. This is a colossal structure. Ladies and gentlemen, in the area of humanitarian services, this celebrity established the following: a clinic in Maiduguri called Al-Humay and Space 2000 Theatre for Kaduna children. He sponsored more than 17 Nigerians to complete their studies in Nigeria and France. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our esteemed Baba Meunier's hobbies include bird watching, cycling, watching plays, listening to classical and pop. Been awarded the following: the French National Award from the French government, the Grand Patron of Theatre in Nigeria 1997 award given by the Nigerian University Theatre Arts Students Association, TASA, Merit Award in recognition of his selfless contribution towards the welfare of children in especially difficult circumstances on the 19th of June 1997, given by Save the Child Foundation. Ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, this is the brief about Pierre Meunier, a man whose contribution to humanity is priceless. Unlike the generality of wealthy Nigerians who only put in money towards ventures that bring in money or ventures that yield profits, this unique gentleman has invested tens of millions of his hard-earned money in selfless service to humanity in general and to children in particular. He has also documented his life experiences for posterity. Your Excellency, It is my singular honor and privilege to present this colossus of an achiever, Baba Pierre Meunier, playwright, poet, a philosopher, a philanthropist, a theater.
Ian Arinze, the Executive Director, National Council for Arts and Culture. Members of the Executive Council, Honorable Member, Kaduna State House of Assembly, Mr. Philip Arege, Permanent Secretaries here present, Mothers of the Day, Mrs. Juma Jarman and Dr. Akanya, invited guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, I want to thank God for His perfection in making good things to happen the way they are happening. Of a truth, I never knew that such a non-governmental institution exists in Kaduna State. And more interesting to hear is that such an institution is existing adjacent to my domain. I want to thank the chairman, Mr. Pierre Meunier, who is a Frenchman and a Nigerian by naturalization, who has been in Kaduna since 1948, when I was yet to be born. For establishing Space 2000 Theatre and Multipurpose Hall in 1992. I want to commend the chairman and appreciate the aims and objectives for establishing such an institution, which are mainly to develop a child into totality. In recognition of your importance and contribution, Mr. Chairman, to the state and Bagi Chiefdom in particular, where the institution is very close to, is sited very close to. I feel obliged to honor Mr. Piano with a traditional title in Bagi Chiefdom. I therefore wish to give him this title, Jakada Bagi. Meaning, ambassador of Bagi in Bagi Chiefdom. I want to believe that most of the beneficiaries come from my domain. With this title, I pray that may the Almighty sustain your life, give you long life, so that we will continue to enjoy more of your service in the state. Your Excellency, I want to thank you for your readiness all the time to support non-governmental organizations, most especially when an organization is embarking on a meaningful and development project in the state. Thank you all, and God bless.
That when I came yesterday, and I was told that the governor will be honoring the invitation, I was highly elated. This is because this is the first chief executive of a state that will honor an invitation for the arts. Put your hands together for the governor. I was highly elated because I can tell you that from now on, all artistic institutions in Kaduna State will enjoy, isn't it? Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we've heard enough about, let me say, Chief Pierre Meunier. As from today, he is Chief Pierre Meunier. And therefore, I will not read the citation I have prepared from home. I will only speak to it. On the 9th of November, year 2000, at the University of Ilorin, we held the National Conference of Society of Nigerian Theatre Artists. This is a society of Nigerian theatre scholars, theorists, and practitioners. The process of honoring somebody with our fellow, which is the highest of our awards, is a very rigorous one. And so our main focus is to honor those people we believe have contributed immensely to the development of the theater in Nigeria. We found Chief Pierre Meunier qualified for the award. As you must have heard from his CV, he had not only contributed to the development of the arts, he had been instrumental to other philanthropic cases and issues and other issues of sponsorship. From all this, and of course for his numerous plays and creative writing, Chief Pierre Meunier has contributed immensely to the development of the theater in Nigeria and has diligently served humanity through his generosity to mankind and especially children. Actor of Space 2000 Theatre.
By
something that will inspire those that will come after us, something that will ensure the sustenance of this edifice, Space 2000. On behalf of the entire staff and management of the National Council for Arts and Culture, we'll first of all like to present to Monsieur Pierre Meunier this plaque, which dedicates the service to the nation. On behalf of the Council, I'd like to present this to you as our tribute to you. Congratulations and thank you very much. Also, we still want to make another presentation to this great man who has given a good portion of his life to Nigeria. We in the Council are very proud that we are very creative and innovative, and so we produced this certificate, an award of excellence to service to the children of Nigeria. We are presenting it in the name of the National Council for Arts and Culture in appreciation of his significant contribution to the development of arts and culture in Nigeria. And so on behalf of us all in the Council, we'd like to present this award and certificate of excellence to Monsieur Pierre Meunier. Thank you very much indeed. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor.
Sir Bagui, the first, Mr. Danjuma Arde, the chairman of the occasion, Dr. Arinse, mother of the day, Dr. Akanya, and Mrs. Jalma. Executive of NCAC, the Assistant Representative UNICEF Zone, Mr. Gerald Clark, member of a global movement for children, distinguished invited ladies and gentlemen. I am deeply moved to be here today amongst many new and old-time friends. Of those old-time friends, I must make a special mention of Alaji Ali Kotoko, who is present here. We met in Jos in 1949. We were both plants, animals, and man naturally. During my 53 years I have collected a lot of material about the life of the Nigerian people. All these I have used to write plays, mostly comedies, short stories, children's stories, poems, as well as a journal in French. Now you understand why I had a theater built in Barnawa Kaduna as my contribution to keeping the theater culture alive and keeping people entertained. But above all, encourage the children to appreciation of arts and culture. I am pleased to leave a legacy here in Nigeria, where I have spent most of the productive years of my life. Furthermore, I am confident to entrust this project in the care of my partner, Ruth Sankey. The artistic managing director who has worked so well so far, I beg you all to assist her so that she can continue her good work. In conclusion, I wish to wholeheartedly thank my son. I cannot thank him enough. My thanks also go to the director of NCSC, the president of SONTA, His Royal Highness S.A. Daiki, the first, and all the other distinguished personalities present here. But there is a but, and a big one. I must insist on the tremendous work of the lady trying to hide there. Ruth Sankey. Thank you, and God bless you all. Amen.
Thank you very much, Baba.
I would like you to please say yes to the Yes campaign of children the world over. I, Francis Jato, would like to remove your cap and I will decorate with the Yes campaign cap. Please, would
as a testimony of the children of Kaduna to see that His Excellency actually says yes.
And I want you to sign this for yourself, and this for the deputy governor, and this for your wife.
point in time in continuation of the global
Assembly. And it's looking at the follow-up from the World Summit for Children, which took place in 1990. So in actual fact, the heads of state of all the countries in the world are going to be present in the UN General Assembly, and they're going to be scrutinized in terms of what they promised to do for children in 1990. The President of Nigeria will be invited and in attendance, and they will be looking at the reports of all the objectives that were formulated at the World Summit for Children in 1990.
The cultural that are attached to this commission ceremony, particularly voting for Say Yes for Children, the global movement for children, which will come up sometime in September on the United Nations. I know this occasion would have taken place some time back, and I happen to be traveling. And I asked whether it could go on while I'm away or it could wait until I come. I said so because I have been monitoring with keen interest the activities of Ministry of Care and the activities of the Space 2000 under the leadership of the scientists. And I've been overwhelmed and gratified by all the activities they have been doing for people in Kaduna State. And of course, they said they would wait, and today was scheduled. And God will have it. We didn't plan for it. We lost one of our commissioners with their Again, I should have proceeded to Kano after the burial or zonal meeting of our party, our governors and everybody there. But I know I made a promise, and whenever I make a promise, I always make sure I do that. Here I am, in fulfillment of the promise to be here with this day, to show appreciation for your good work, and to show that I'm with you, not just to appreciate, but to pledge collaboration in all areas that we can collectively come up with for common action, for the upliftment of our children, for the engagement of our children. If we keep our children positively engaged, definitely a number of the social ills that are now in society will be curtailed. The problem is that right from young age, these children are not engaged. And when they get to teenagers and begin to become adults, it's difficult at that stage to try to mold them into the kind of people that we would have wished to mold them into. We are glad and happy that this is here. Theater, arts, entertainment, and all sorts of entertainment are very healthy for the development of people. You find, even in some countries in Africa, there are a chain of events from work to some kind of entertainment to your family. This makes people live longer. It prevents a lot of crime. And this is a private initiative. Anybody that comes here must commend you for a private initiative. The state government does not have a theater, but here you have a theater. But I would like to assure you that we have made arrangements to complete the theater located in the Gambling Park. It's one of the abundant projects. We have appraised it, we have basically made some understanding, and in the next 2 to 3 months, we are going to commence the completion of that theater so that it can add the infrastructures in this state which will allow for theatrical or cultural or whatever kind of entertainment, thereby attracting a number of tourists. We are grateful for your contribution. To Mr. Pierre, we don't know what to do to show you our gratitude. But anything you put right is permanent. Therefore, we have put into writing a letter of recommendation by the state government for your project for all your accomplishments in the field of theater, art, philosophy, philanthropic contributions to mankind, the fields of commerce, particularly in Kaduna and generally in Nigeria. And I would like you to kindly accept on behalf of Mr. Gary, letter of recommendation. I wouldn't like to go if we have waited so long. I'm sure it was not possible to reach all of you to tell you of the change in time from 11 to 2. We are grateful that you are patient enough to wait. It was not happening. And we wish everybody that came here a very back to this mission. I thank you for this honor.
Your Excellency, thank you very, very much. Excellency, we are Africans and we are Nigerians and we are proud of that. And one of our characteristics is that
well, I will just read it so that they know it's there. Pierre Meunier Hall was commissioned by His Excellency Ahmed Makarfi, not me represented, the elected governor of Kaduna State on Saturday, 4th August 2001.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you very, very much.
bukatar irin haka a garin Kaduna amma Allah bai sa an samu nasara gashi kuma har mun samu alƙawari daga gare ka cewa insha Allah gwamnati ma za ta ƙara kinata me za ka ce game da
to kamar yadda ka faɗa ne mutane wanda Allah ya ba su hali ya kamata su rinka yin irin waɗannan abubuwa wasu suna duban shi kamar cewa ko zai shafi yaran su ta bangare ya danganta da abin da ka koya musu amma wajibi ne yaro ya samu sararin ba wai banda karatu ko na addini ne ko na boko da sauran abubuwan tarbiyya yaro ya samu lokaci kuma zai samu saki kwakwalwan shi za ta fi taimaka masa wajen yadda zai taso zama mun yaba masa kuma da mutum ruwa kamar za mu da namu ba wai kawai don yara ba saboda namu yara da maza da mata ba da madam come madam to madalla
samu sarari mun halarci bikin bude wannan wuri wanda yake individual mutum ne da kansa ba wai gwamnati ba ta samu ya kaddamar da haka domin ci gabanmu da 'ya'yanmu wanda sako kake da shi ga jama'a da kuma shi kansa wanda ya wannan wuri.
Da farko ina son yi wa Allah godiya kowa mai komai domin irin wannan gagarumin aiki wanda wannan dan talibi ya yi. Abin godiya ne domin ka duba saka gan cewa bature ne ya bar kasansa har ya za irin wannan aiki. To ashe in har zama samu mutane ko wani daga waje zai irin wannan aiki har ya kamata a yara shi. Abin da nake cewa amma shi ne wanda ya kamata a yi mutanen mu su yi koyi da shi.
Haka ne
wanda Allah ya albarkace su da abin hannu su ma su yi koyi da irin wannan aiki wannan. Saboda 'ya'yanmu ne fa ba domin 'ya'yansu ba ne. Idan ka duba sai ga duk a cikin abubuwa wanda suka gudanar an kawo yara a ciki duk yaran mu idan yaran ba kira a ciki. Haka ne na kira ne ga masu hannun da shi ne wanda Allah ya albarkace su da abin hannun su da kwari su don cewa su ma sun yi koyi da wannan mutum.
To mun gode ranka, mun gode.
magana da Hausa. Duk mutane sun zo nan, mata da miji da yara da duk kabaraya. Mun gode da yawa.
An ce suka yi zamanto su ne dalili na ajiye wannan kyakkyawan gini da kuke kallo a bayansu. Ga wanda ya zana ya tsara ga kuma wanda ya gina. Me za ku ce ga jama'a don ganin cewa sun jawo hankalin masu kuɗi ko masu hali da shi su ma sun koyi irin haka don ganin cewa al'adunmu na da na irin waɗannan da uba da ɗa da ya'ya za su je ɗan sha'awar su ɗan kallo su dawo.
Ai wannan gaskiya ya yi kyau domin inda a cikin kauye lokacin da muna kankani da dare ba wuta za a tsara mu a wuri-wuri a dinga yi mamu irin story irin labari shine mun kawo nan mun zo mun yi kuma mun yi saboda inda za a yi a cikin na abin na zamani dole ka gan fuskancin ginin a cikin ginin duk iri-iri shape duk iri-iri abin nan shine muka zana a wuri wanda ya zama wai kana ciki ma baka jin zufa ba AC a ciki tukuna amma baka jin zufa ko da yaushe in za a zuwa sa AC duka zai zo yi kyau muna so mu gode ma management na Space 2000 domin sun ba mu irin test haka
kaga sai kafin wani abu ya faru za a ba mutum test
haka ne
kuma sun ba ni test mai kyau kuma mun gode ma Allah sarki wanda ya sa mun pass test
to madalla
kuma ana son gode ma abokina kafin shi yi magana na shi abokina contractor domin daidai duk kowane layi wanda ya zana shi ne ya sa nan ina so yi mashi godiya sosai
to kai an zana a takarda kuma an miko maka kai kuma ka kwaba ka maka ka mamaka ga shi mun gan shi a tsaye ya kaji
shi ya gode
bayan na faran aiki irin wannan ya kakan ji a zuciyanka
tukuna bari zan fara cewa shi ya gode mani amma ni ban gode mashi ba don ka gan shi wannan architect din kamin kana kai magini kamin ka samu abin da shi ya zana ai ba wasa ba ne in ka dubi nan za ga irin abubuwan da ya yi irin konan nan can nan kuma idan baka fito mashi yadda yake so ba to ai ba lafiya
amma ka ji daɗi cewa
amma a karshe dai na ji daɗi kowane lokaci za nuna ma wanda yake son gini abinda ni na yi nukan son nuna hoton wurin nan to hagan a karshe zan ce na gode mashi
to mun gode mu
kuma muka gode ma su masu wurin wata 2000 da suka ba mu wannan opportunity mu nuna iyawa mu abu ne mai godiya so za mu yi godiya so
to mun gode
mun gode da yawa